The final results are in, and in this video I'm going to give you those results, and I also will tell you why the sign that was chosen is the most misunderstood sign in the zodiac. So I took the winner from each element, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, and Scorpio, and did a poll to find out of those signs who would be considered the most difficult sign in the zodiac to date. And although it was pretty close, the votes are in, and Gemini came out on top. And I think it's important to note that 3 of the 4 signs were mutable signs. And mutable signs are the signs in each element that are most capable of adapting, and they are also the most likely to shift and change, which is an excellent trait. But in relationships, that can be seen as unpredictable. And unpredictable in relationships can be scary. And if you think about it, of all the elements, air flows freely and it can shift direction rapidly. So it makes sense that Gemini, an air sign, and a mutable sign would be the most intimidating to be in a relationship with. Also, it's important to remember that when assessing someone's personality, you have to take into consideration the rest of their chart, especially their moon sign and their rising sign. And of all the signs in the zodiac, Gemini is the most misunderstood sign because Gemini has the most variations to their personality. Because being an air sign and being a mutable sign, Gemini will be heavily influenced by what their moon sign and the rising sign are. A Gemini with Scorpio moon is so different than a Gemini with Libra moon or a Gemini with Aries moon. So before jumping to conclusions and thinking that you might know someone just because they say that they're a Gemini, or any other sign really, but especially Gemini, because they get stereotyped the most, make sure and find out at least what their moon sign and the rising signs are. Not to mention what may be seen as difficult by one person can work perfectly for another. I mean, 2 of the 4 signs on this list are my absolute favorite to date and the best relationships I've ever had. And also keep in mind that the best things in life sometimes may be the most challenging to obtain and maintain.